Everybody, welcome back to Mint Out of the Box, the fastest growing action figure opening show here on YouTube. I'm your host, the Godfather of Toys, the J-Bomb. With me as always, WrestleMania Mr. T, and the greatest baseball giveaway ever, the Randall. I'm a little subdued today. I am wiped out from the Christmas holiday. It was crazy around here. We had our whole Brady bunch of children come through at various points of the day, all hours of the night. So it was crazy around here, but it was a fantastic time. Made me feel very grateful for my family and grateful that Santa brought me this beautiful Empire Strikes Back Slave One from the Star Wars line. I got this toy. I believe I got it for my birthday in 1981. Remember, we went to Mervin's, bought it. At the corner of in the toy aisle, in the toy section in the corner, there's these shelves there. There's a south wall. That's how detailed I remember that. I always thought it was a weird ship, different, never understood it, and the original toy that came out didn't really clear things up. It was a very awkward toy. So I actually saw this at GameStop on display, and I was like, man, that looked pretty cool in the office hanging from the ceiling, because I do have a Slave One there from the Attack of the Clones Slave One, and I have another Slave One that they put out that's a smaller one. But so I just really liked how this looked, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm gonna pull back the box, move it over here. And I gotta say, I now have kind of been proven right that this was I think this was one of those ships that someone drew, and it looked cool on the outside, but when you try to make a practical vehicle out of it, it just doesn't work out. And I'll show you the things I don't really like about it. I mean, to be on display like this, visually it's amazing looking. It's great. One of the things I have an issue with is the shooting cannons. All right, this is a $150 toy. There's not going to be a lot of cannon firing with this. We're not going to go. Kids aren't going to be playing with a $150 toy. So if you're going to spend $150 and you're going to go through in detail like this, we don't need the firing cannons. All right, and so then, as you saw on the front of the thing, they're loading Han Solo into the cargo hold like they did in the movie. The carbonite block doesn't fit in here. Okay. It kind of fits in here. But it comes with whatever this is. I don't know if it's a thing to capture people. I don't know if it's an escape pod. I don't know what it is. But it was never in the movie. But all of a sudden, it's in here. So, where, pray tell, do you store Han Solo? In the trunk. And the Han Solo is a lot the carbonite block looks a lot smaller than, compared to the figures. Producer Steph, would you mind handing me a Star Wars? Just grab me one of the Stormtroopers over there off the shelves, and we'll do a quick comparison. I'm sure I have a Han Solo over there somewhere, but that's good. Just bring me that. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. All right, throw it. So, as you can see, it's not very much bigger than the figure. And like I said, the point of this show isn't really to crap on things. I have jokingly called online and pissed a lot of Star Wars collectors off and called Star Wars the abused wives of the toy collecting community, because they keep, it doesn't matter what they put Star Wars on, people will line up to buy it. Like, I went to GameStop the other day and saw some of the Black Series figures. All right. I saw Jen Urso and someone else from Rogue One. The Rogue One Black Series figures are still at Five Below for $5 because no one bought any of that crap. Because, unpopular opinion, that movie sucked. Like I tell everybody, you take Darth Vader, Tarkin, in the last 5 minutes out of Rogue One, and it stunk. The movie stunk. It was a Disney's woke attempt to show that it was a woman behind everything that did everything that blew up the Death Star. We get it, Disney. Women rule everything. Guys are stupid. We don't know shit. I get it. I get it, Disney. I see it. We watched a lot of the Avenger movies this week because I'd never seen them all. We watched them all the other day. Then they had the scene where all the girls got... We get it. Girls are better at this. But you know what was funny? When I was out buying this shit, I didn't see a bunch of women buying it. It was me. It was guys. Guys do this. So I don't understand your push to shove it down the throat that all men are stupid, that men are weak, that we're all dumb, that we're all this and that. Okay, I get it. That's your opinion. Cool. But who's out buying this stuff? Me. Sorry. I'm a white dude. Sorry. Producer Steph does too. But if she wasn't with me, she wouldn't be buying. But like I said, Star Wars is one of the most frustrating lines there is because how many Han Solos in Hoth uniform do I need before you get it right? You get the colors wrong, then it's, oh, I gotta get him now because he has binoculars. I gotta get him now because he has a hood up. I gotta get him now because it's not blue, it's brown. It's not brown, it's blue. But people line up to buy this stuff. And a lot of things they make are cool. And the nostalgia is there because just like if you're a wrestling fan, you're probably a wrestling fan because of Hulk Hogan. If you're into toys at this age, you probably got here because of Star Wars. If not Star Wars, at least G.I. Joe. And they make a lot of cool stuff. Like this is stunning. But like I said, then where do you open it up? You open up here. There's this little tiny galley, nothing inside. Now you look at the detail in the stuff they put into the Razor Crest that was crowdsourced on Hasbro Pulse, and that thing's amazing. Okay, and I know that was like $400, $500, but this is a $150 toy. It's $150, and you do one thing to make the cannon shoot, which someone spent $150 is not going to be playing with it every day. You don't need that. And then you add this little compartment thing that you don't need. And then, you have this where they sit to drive in the thing. There's no detail to the instrument panel, the dashboards. I don't know if you get a good look in there. You see that the dashboard, all the instruments are blank, but they give you sticker panels to put down here. I don't know. This is one of my big frustrations with Star Wars, because if you go back my past episodes, I've talked about Star Wars before. There's some really cool stuff, and like I said, for $150, just because it comes with this cool stand, which is nice, and it stands up and it displays the ship flying, and I'm going to hang it up in the ceiling. But for $150, if you're not going to put any playability into it, then it shouldn't be $150. Like, it's just, you're sending the wrong message. Is it playable or is it not playable? Like, I don't get it. And then it doesn't include a Boba Fett figure or include a Bespin guard or a Stormtrooper or something. I mean, I got the little crappy carbon playset. Comes with a Stormtrooper with a carbon freezing playset. I got that hallway from the Princess Leia ship. It's a cool display thing, and it came with a Rebel Trooper, but it's like, They come with figures, and those things cost, $40, $50. But this doesn't come with one. It's $150. I don't know. Like I said, it just sends a weird message. And it's the problem that a lot of people have with Hasbro. I mean, the big buzz last month in the collecting community was Hasbro's HasLab failed to meet their goal to build a Rancor. Okay, why the hell are you making another Rancor figure? There's a couple of them out there already. It's for the Black Series. I don't know about you all, but I live in a 5-bedroom house, and I'm running out of space. I mean, when we move to Tennessee, we're actually gonna be probably building off the house a bigger place for all my stuff. You're gonna spend that kind of money on a Rancor, a thing that's gonna take up a massive amount of space, a massive amount of money. That was not even very pivotal in the movie. It was in the movie for like 5 minutes. I would think HasLab would be something like, if you're going to build a super detailed Slave One, I could see it. If you're going to build a ship, the blockade runner that we didn't get, I understand that. When they did the sail barge, I got that. I'm not a big fan of the crowdsourcing thing, but if it gets stuff made that people want and they want to spend the money, hey, I'm all down with that. And I have my whole thing for pre-orders and crowdsourcing and all that. I want to get into it, but to me, it was stupid. It was overpriced, and I'm glad it didn't work out, because hopefully Hasbro will start treating the fans a little bit better and start distributing the stuff that we want so we can get it in the stores, and just watch the price point, because it's funny, if you have Instagram, all during the holidays right now, you've been seeing a lot of people posting pictures of the Sears, JCPenney, Montgomery Ward Christmas catalogs, or Toys R Us or KB newspapers ads that show how much toys were back then. I can see one of the Millennium Falcon being like $25.99. I know inflation's different, but I mean, even if you double the inflation from 1980, if the Falcon was $26.99, it's $52 now. All right, I think my mom might have paid like $15-$16 for the original Slave One, and I just spent $150. Newsflash, I bought it for myself, put it under the tree. But $150, and you get no bells and whistles really with it, and it's really not much playable. Part of it, like I said, the playability of it, I think, is partly because this is one of those things that they designed on paper and go, oh, wow, that's a cool looking ship. But then when they're like, oh man, we got to make this into a toy to play with, I think that's where the rubber missed the road. But so that's about it. It still looks really cool. I'm gonna cut this video off now. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Hope you all got some toys. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you got. If you see my Instagram, I posted pictures of all the toys I got and how surprised I was. And I had a great Christmas with everybody. I got a lot of cool stuff. A lot of stuff I knew was coming, but a lot of stuff I didn't. I actually started getting into Legos. I actually built my first successful Lego thing without throwing it against the wall and screaming at it and calling it names. So that was pretty cool. So, like I said, it's kind of sad when a line like this puts out something that lets you down like this, but the Lego aisle was empty at every place I went the last 2 weeks. So that's got to tell you something, guys. That the Lego version of this probably didn't let people down as much as this kind of let me down. So, thank you all for watching this week. Have a rest of a great Christmas, since it's only a day over. Have a happy New Year. We'll see you in the new year. The new year of Mint Out of the Box will be starting next week. And then the countdown will only be a few weeks away from our 1-year anniversary, and we're going to try to have some special stuff for that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Pew, pew. I'm in trouble now.